A police chase ends at a South Bend home where two people were arrested.
And one of the two people arrested suffered a serious injury after struggling with police. News Center 16's Gabby Gonzalez is live in the studio. And Gabby, it was actually two relatives arrested.
Well, Mo, Terry, a mother and son who live in a house in the 1500 block of Sunnymead were arrested for resisting arrest and battery to an officer. We don't know yet why 55-year-old Thomas Stevens attempted to flee from police last night, but I looked into his past and found out this is not his first run-in with the law. It started out as a traffic stop at this intersection. But instead of pulling over, Thomas Stevens led police on a chase right to his house.
We did hear a car come quickly down the street, got up to see what was going on. Immediately, there were multiple police cars here and on the scene.
When an officer tried to arrest Stevens, some sort of struggle ensued and Stevens was seriously injured.
So my son and two of my neighbors walked down just to see what was going on, and they saw someone in handcuffs.
We kind of watched from our windows to see what was going on. We did see police did handcuff someone and take them away.
Metro Homicide called out to the scene because Stevens' injury occurred during an arrest. Technicians were at the house for several hours Wednesday morning. We saw them collecting items from inside the home. Amy Hill has lived on this street for about 8 years and says most neighbors know each other, but not too many were familiar with the Stevens.
We did not know the people that lived in that house. We've certainly seen them coming and going, but did not personally know them.
Another neighbor tells me he was surprised to hear Stevens was involved in the incident because he'd been trying to get his life in order. Stevens' criminal record shows several drug charges, but he was reportedly turning to the game of golf to bring something positive into his life. The police presence Stevens brought into this block, though, leaves residents on edge.
You just have to always be on alert, unfortunately. But we seem to band together and try to keep an eye out.
And Terry, the prosecutor's office has not filed any charges against Thomas Stevens or his 76-year-old mother, Suzanne, just yet. They have 48 hours before making that decision on whether to formally charge these folks. They're going to be reviewing the findings from the Metro Homicide Unit, who were, of course, on the scene for several hours today.
And for folks who follow local golf around here, the name Stevens is familiar.
Yeah, Thomas Stevens actually won the Metro Golf Championship here in town 3 years in a row in the 80s. I'm told he was really getting back into it. So right now we're waiting to learn more information about what happened prior to the arrest here and, of course, his current condition at the hospital.
All right. Thanks, Gabby.